ChatGPT, the revolution of knowledge. How AI is transforming the way we think, learn, and create. We are witnessing the dawn of a new era, an age where artificial intelligence is no longer confined to laboratories or science fiction. It has stepped into our daily lives, answering questions, writing essays, creating art, and helping humanity think faster than ever before. At the heart of this transformation is ChatGPT, an AI language model that has changed how the world accesses, processes, and shares knowledge. This is not just another tech innovation. It is a redefinition of intelligence itself, and perhaps, of what it means to know. For centuries, the guardians of knowledge were books, libraries, and teachers. Then came the internet, and information became boundless, but also chaotic. ChatGPT emerged as the next step, an interpreter of that chaos. Built by OpenAI, it can understand context, reason through language, and generate human-like responses on virtually any topic. It does not merely store information, but it reconstructs it on demand. It synthesizes what has been written, giving us insights in real time. What once took hours of research can now take seconds. What once required expertise is now within reach for anyone with curiosity and an internet connection. ChatGPT has democratized knowledge. Once, expertise was gated, accessible only to those with years of study or institutional privilege. Today, a teenager in Nairobi, a journalist in Buenos Aires, or an artist in Tokyo can tap into a shared reservoir of understanding. AI has made learning conversational, not passive, but interactive. You no longer have to read endless pages or attend long lectures to grasp complex ideas. You can ask your own questions in your own language and receive instant, contextual answers. In doing so, ChatGPT has made knowledge personal, adaptive, and alive. Traditional search engines gave us lists. ChatGPT gives us meaning. When you type a question into a search bar, you receive millions of links. But when you ask ChatGPT, it builds a coherent answer, one that combines reasoning, explanation, and synthesis. This marks a shift from information retrieval to knowledge generation. It is not about finding what is already written. It is about reorganizing it into something that makes sense, something that teaches, enlightens, and inspires. This is why ChatGPT is not replacing search, but it is redefining it. The internet is no longer a library, but it is becoming a living dialogue. ChatGPT is not just a tool for students and researchers. It is reshaping entire industries. In business, it drafts reports, writes code, and automates communication. In journalism, it summarizes data and enhances storytelling. In education, it acts as both tutor and translator, bringing clarity to complex subjects. In the creative arts, ChatGPT collaborates, helping writers brainstorm, musicians craft lyrics, and filmmakers build narratives. For the first time in history, humans have a thinking partner, an assistant that never sleeps, never tires, and can help transform an idea into expression. But that partnership also raises questions, profound ones. Every revolution comes with responsibility. ChatGPT, for all its brilliance, is not infallible. It mirrors the data it was trained on, and with that, the biases and imperfections of human language itself. When AI speaks, we must ask, whose voice does it carry? Whose perspective does it represent? There is also the issue of dependence. When knowledge becomes instant, do we risk losing patience for the process of learning itself? And when information flows from algorithms, how do we protect the truth from distortion? These are not just technical challenges, but they are philosophical ones. They ask us to define what role AI should play in the human story of discovery. In classrooms, ChatGPT is transforming how we teach and learn. Students are using it to explore new ideas, to test understanding, and to learn faster. Teachers are using it to create personalized materials and bridge language barriers. But the real revolution is not in efficiency, but it is in accessibility. A young person in a remote village can now ask the same questions as a scholar in Oxford and receive thoughtful, informative responses in seconds. Education is no longer limited by geography or wealth. Knowledge has become borderless, and AI is the vessel carrying it across the world. The future of knowledge will not belong to humans or machines alone, but to both, working together. ChatGPT is not replacing human intelligence, it is amplifying it. It takes our questions, our creativity, our curiosity, and reflects them back in new forms. It reminds us that the goal of technology is not to outthink humanity, but to empower it, to give us tools that free our time, expand our imagination, and allow us to focus on what only humans can do: feel, dream, and create meaning. Every era of history has had its turning point: the printing press, electricity, and the internet. Now, with AI and ChatGPT, we are entering a new renaissance where knowledge flows freely, creation is collaborative, and human thought evolves faster than ever before. The challenge and the opportunity are to use this gift wisely. Intelligence, whether human or artificial, is only as powerful as the purpose we give it.